Thank you. My name is Stefani Olsen, and I'm here representing the Companion Animal Protection Alliance and the Toonces Project website. I'm here in support of the Animal Protection Amendment Act of 2007, specifically provisions allowing for limited non-economic damages when a veterinarian intentionally kills a companion animal or causes the death of a companion animal through gross negligence. My personal experience demonstrates the impact such a breach of trust can have, and in my association with the Companion Animal Protection Alliance, I have learned that my experience and the profound loss that accompanies it are not unique. For 15 years, I was honored to share my life with Toonces, a brown tabby cat who was my best friend, most constant companion, and source of laughter, joy, and affection. Toonces began life as a junkyard kitten. He had no market value, but in my life, he was priceless. Words are not adequate to describe the depth of feeling I came to have for my friend. My heart would leap with joy to see him in the morning and each day when I came home from work, when he would greet me meowing excitedly at the door. Those who have loved a companion animal will understand when I say simply, he was the cat of my life. Toonces and I started our life together as residents of D.C., but the events I described today took place in Maryland. In the summer of 2004, I left Toonces, who was now diabetic, in the care of his veterinarian. Though I had been assured of special medically competent care during his stay as a part of a medical board, Toonces was left in the care of someone with no formal veterinary training at all. Instead, the vet left Toonces in the care of his son. When the vet's unlicensed, unsupervised son used the wrong syringe to give Toonces his insulin, the result was a massive 30-unit overdose. By the time anyone noticed what had happened, Toonces had been having hypoglycemic seizures alone in a steel cage for hours. He was near death, comatose, and seizuring, so hypothermic that his temperature did not even register on a thermometer. Toonces survived this event to return home after a month in ICU at Southpaws, but he never recovered. The veterinarian was found by the state board to have violated the Practice Act and fined a mere $250. Had we still lived in D.C. at the time, it is likely the board would not even have done that much, given its record of non-enforcement. The thousands of dollars I spent on Toonces' care in the next 2 years pales in comparison to the emotional impact I endured as my friends struggled. The beautiful, wild, loving, loyal, wacky friend who had borne witness to every dream and every disappointment of my adult life was now so damaged that the veterinarian who was responsible for this told me he had been nicknamed Veggie Cat, a comment as obscenely cruel as it was inappropriate. For 2 years, I devoted myself to caring for him, but after those initially hopeful developments, where he improved somewhat, his recovery did not progress. The brain damage was just too extensive. If mine was a one-of-a-kind story, I wouldn't be here today. Unfortunately, that is not the case, and in my written statement, I provide several examples from around the country where owners attest to the special values of their pet and the impact their loss due to alleged veterinary malpractice has had. As for the intentional killing of a companion animal by a veterinarian, we would all like to believe that that simply does not occur. But these cases, those rare, do occur. In South Carolina,